Hey guys, Eden here. How you been liking the weekly uploads? 2022 has been a fantastic year for anime. Whether we're talking Kaguya-sama Season 3, which was like the GOAT rom-com, Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2 brought the action that I needed in my soul. We had Spy X Family and like a plethora of new anime that came out this year that were all pretty good. But I need you to hold your metaphorical horses for just 1 second, please. Because what if I told you that in the fall 2022 anime season, for some reason they just decided to put so many fucking good anime right at the tail end of the year. This current anime season is one of the most stacked anime seasons I have seen fucking ever. Obviously you have season 2s and continuing franchises like Spy X Family, Mob Psycho, My Hero Academia, Bleach came back, Urusei Yatsura came back. What is happening right now? I'm scared. Mom, please go pick me up. The crazy thing about 2022 is that everything is getting a season 2. Even Uzaki-chan got a season 2. I just take a moment to think in my head of everything that could have gotten a season 2 and never got a season 2. And I'm like, Uzaki-chan, that's what we're doing? Okay, I see you. I see you, anime industry. In this video, I want to talk about some new anime, some not as well-known anime, and I just want to recommend them to you guys. I'm not going to waste anyone's time. This is just going to be a quick video where I recommend a couple anime that I think are worth checking out this season. Anime that I am very much so struggling to keep up with as I binge through hundreds and hundreds of episodes of Adventure Time. Hey man, drop a comment on this video if you want me to drop some Adventure Time bars. I'll talk about Adventure Time. I might actually make a video about that. That sounds pretty cool to me. Anyways, the first anime you need to check out this season is Chainsaw Man. I mean, it just looks brilliant. Every worry that I could have possibly had is fucking gone and out the window. My god, does it just look brilliant, doesn't it? I'm not gonna lie, the first episode's use of CG and rotoscoping was a little bit iffy. For the most part, I still thought it was really good and it met my expectations, but it was hard to say it was the perfect adaptation when I could notice small inconsistencies and things that just didn't look right to me. But the following episodes have been fire. They've been heat, and my expectations are being quenched. My thirst for Makima is being quenched. I could say pretty confidently that MAPPA is doing a pretty good job handling this manga adaptation. I won't go too in depth with the story of Chainsaw Man, as I've done that in multiple videos now, but the basics is that there's a guy named Denji. He's the Chainsaw Man, the titular Chainsaw Man, and he kills devils, works for some woman named Makima. There's a bunch of other people too. There's throw up, there's shitting. It's hilarious, and you probably will shed tears. I cried reading the manga. It's one of those simultaneously really fucked up, really funny, really tear-jerking manga that just move at a pace that is inconceivable, and there's just plot twist after plot twist waiting for you. The problem with the series being so fast-paced and being so filled with plot twists is that it's kind of hard to talk about without spoiling. So if you haven't seen it, or if you haven't read it, I would say go do that right now before someone spoils you, because Chainsaw Man fans love spoiling people. That's my brief and very much mandatory go watch Chainsaw Man. Now let's talk about the other anime you probably haven't heard of yet, Bocchi The Rock. And I ain't talking Dwayne's, baby. Let's go. So Bocchi The Rock was one of those anime that really took me by surprise this season, as I had never heard of a single thing about it prior to it airing. That was until after the first episode aired, and a good friend of mine, Smug, said, hey, stop being a fucking loser and go check this shit out. And my god, was I glad he told me to do that. When I was watching the first episode of Bocchi The Rock, let's just say I was shocked at how good 4 girls sitting in a room can be. It's like I've watched so many animes where it's 4 girls sitting in a room, and then boom, here's number 100 of 4 girls sitting in a room, and I'm like, yes! Yes, oh, give me more, please! This anime is animated by a studio called Cloverworks, which is one of my favorites, even though they can be hit or miss a lot of the time. I think this anime is more along the lines of Wonder Egg Priority quality and not The Promised Neverland Season 2 quality. Bocchi The Rock is a music anime following guitarist and YouTuber, oh my god, she's just like me for real, for real. She goes by the name of Hitori Goto, and if you don't know, I'm somewhat of a musician myself. This is my Bach Stradivarius, if you know what one of these are, and here's a 3/4 size guitar that I've had since I was 7 years old. The point is, I really like music so Bocce The Rock was immediately on my radar once I heard music. I've always had a soft spot for whenever anime does music very well. And as I'm not the fan of like the idol genre side and the singing side of music anime, having music that really focuses on instruments and, I mean, does it well is not going to be something you see all that often. There's only a few music anime that I think are genuinely really good, like Sound of the Sky, K-On, and all the Hibike related stuff. However, Bocce The Motherfucking Rock, even only after 4 episodes, I can definitely put up there with the rest of those music anime. This is gonna be one of those things that I say, oh, you like music? Go watch Bocce The Rock. It's so quintessential to music. The anime follows a girl with social anxiety joining a band, and with her friends and the power of motherfucking performing music, baby, she overcomes that anxiety gradually. It's not the most complicated premise. In fact, this is kind of generic, but it executes on that premise so motherfucking goddamn well, bro. But tears come from my eyes when I see some of the animation cuts in this. Yeah, I know, it's worth it for that reason alone. Now, there might be more to the premise in the future, but so far, yeah, it's pretty fucking simple. This anime is so authentic, and the writer of the series clearly understands what it means to make and perform music. A lot of the times it can feel corny, but it's like, it hits that good corny, you know what I mean? It's corny in the best way possible. And it only took seconds, like frame 1, I found myself caring about Hitori, the main character. I don't know how they do it, but I would die for this girl, okay? I'm going to die for her. That is a promise. Anyways, I won't bore you with too many details. If you want a story that is funny, extremely well animated, and visually creative, and has no shortage of good music and cute anime girls, then I think Bocce The Rock is gonna be worth checking out. If you don't check it out, that's because you smell bad. That's right, you're smelly and you smell bad. Do it yourself with 2 exclamation points, baby. Read them and weep. Do It Yourself is an original anime. An original anime always struggle to get popular immediately. They don't have that manga, light novel fan base to help propel it into the general community space, which is why if they don't have a very strong start, they typically fall directly into obscurity fucking immediately. Lucky for us, however, it seems like a lot of people are liking Do It Yourself, and I am one of those people, because frame 1, episode 1, it's a fucking banger. When I tell you the pacing of the first episode of this anime, man, so much stuff happens, it just keeps going, and then after that, it just keeps going, man, and I'm like, what? They got Amazon Prime delivery? They got the drones? Oh, man, I can't keep up. This anime follows the titular main character, Yua Serfu, and if you aren't aware of Japanese romanization, her name is literally Yourself. She joins the Do It Yourself club, and her name is Yourself. My god. This is another one of those anime where the premise in and of itself isn't going to sound like the most captivating thing, but the way they execute on the premise is extremely unique. Just look at the art style. Everything about it is so beautiful. I think this anime is like my #1 recommendation to anyone who likes Yuru Camp. This is like Yuru Camp, but instead of camping, they make stuff with tools. So if you are the owner of any tools, then I think you'll like this. I don't know how to recommend this anime, to be honest. They're in a club where they make shit, but it's really good, I promise. Just, you should watch it. You need to check it out now. Also, the girl, they're wearing sunglasses, and the OP. Have you seen they wear sunglasses? It looks really fucking cool. Anyways, that was just me recommending the 3 anime that I'm going to be keeping up with this season. If you like the video and you want to see more rambly sort of content where I just talk about anime that I fucking like, then like the video. Comment with another anime you think I should talk about on this channel that maybe I wouldn't talk about normally on the main channel. Let me know what you're watching this season, and subscribe and put notifications if you haven't done so already. Why don't you have notifications? Okay, subscribe. See you next week, boys.